So sometimes I could be at work and I'm really tired, or maybe I have to drive home late at night and I'm too tired to drive safely. And that's where instant coffee comes in. Simple. Take a cup of water. Again, it doesn't mean hot water. It could just be cold water straight from the tap. And I put a bit of instant coffee in there. And I drink it. Just a bit of it. I certainly don't need to drink a lot of coffee. And I can keep myself awake enough for work, for my shift, or for the drive home. Or once I was on vacation and I didn't sleep well at all the night before in the hospital. Simple. I had instant coffee in my backpack and I just drank some instant coffee. That's the really powerful thing about this, because I can make this whenever I want, wherever I want. So, in the times where I'm really, really tired, I can immediately make this to keep myself awake. Again, regular coffee, that's not the same, right? I mean, if I'm really tired and I need some coffee, I might have to go into a coffee shop and get coffee. Again, that's not convenient at all, and obviously that's going to cost money as well. Whereas this instant coffee I put in my backpack, and no, I can make coffee whenever I want. The next thing is obviously I can control how much coffee I make. Because obviously at a coffee shop, they're going to give me a fixed size. Whereas with instant coffee, I can control exactly how much coffee I get. And again, I don't need to drink very much coffee at all to keep myself awake. And that's the thing, because I'm not dependent on coffee. The more coffee you drink, the more tolerance you get, and the more coffee you're going to need to keep yourself awake. So because I drink so little coffee, even a little bit of coffee can keep myself awake enough. Now I drink maybe about 2 cups a month, and I don't actually drink entire cups. I just make a bit of it, so maybe half a cup of coffee. But again, a lot of times I won't finish it because I find myself, I drink enough coffee to a point where I don't need to finish the coffee I make to keep myself awake for the duration of. Obviously, drinking too much coffee could mean I don't sleep well at all later that night, or it could mean that I build more tolerance to it to a point where I'm going to need more coffee to keep myself going. I use my coffee usage to a bare minimum, and only if I absolutely need it. And that's also why instant coffee is so convenient. This is like $5, and I can use it for well over a year. Because I only need to drink coffee when I absolutely need to, and I don't drink very much of it at all. Overall, there really is no downsides. Think about it. Just carry a bit of this, and the next time you're really tired, just prepare some instant coffee. Again, you don't need hot water, right? I mean, just cold water, straight from a tap, or a water cooler, and that's good enough. I don't even stir it. I just put it in and just let it seep in, and and it works. Simple. I pour it in. I don't even need to stir it. So if you don't have a spoon, that's fine too. Just get a cup and prepare one of this. And look at this. You can carry this wherever you want. Put it in your backpack. Put it in the glove compartment of your car or bike or something. You can carry it with you. Maybe you're going on vacation and sometimes you don't sleep that well. You want something to keep yourself awake. Instant coffee is exactly what we can use. Or maybe the next time you have to drive and you're too tired for it. Instant coffee. There's so many use cases for this that it bunkers why people don't just carry it with them. Honestly, I carry it with this everywhere. And again, I certainly don't drink a lot of coffee either. So some people might think that, if I'm carrying this, I must be drinking coffee. No, absolutely not. I carry this because I don't want to drink a lot of coffee. I carry this because I only drink it when I absolutely need to. And I remember once, actually, we're just hanging out with a friend, and he didn't sleep well at all the night before. Guess what? This comes in, instant coffee. And he was able to keep going and kind of socialize with us properly for the day out. Hopefully he slept better that night. Overall, instant coffee is an extremely powerful life hack, and I highly recommend everyone get a jar of this. It is awesome.
Instant coffee is actually really, really easy to prepare. Here I have some instant coffee, and I have a cup of water. It doesn't need to be a lot of water, just a bit of water. So it's very simple. I carefully pour a bit in there. I mean, if you have a spoon, this is easier, but without it, and that's it. So, with a bit of instant coffee in there, then I just shake it a bit. And the reason why you shake it instead of stirring is sometimes I might not have a spoon with me. So I just shake it for a bit, or just wait, and eventually it's going to dissolve in there, and this will be used for instant coffee. Again, it's not necessarily good tasting instant coffee. It's just there to give myself enough energy. And I can control how much I add into it, so I might only add in a little bit of it. And later on, if I feel like, that's not enough coffee, I can just add in more coffee, right? I can always prepare as I go. And what I do is put a minimal amount in, and sometimes I might finish it, sometimes I might not. Sometimes I feel like that's more coffee than I need, and I only drink a bit of it. Other times I feel like that's not enough, and I just fill in, add more in. There's something stopping me from doing that. And that's the convenience of instant coffee, because I can control exactly how much I make and how much I prepare.